Sam and Britt back again. Thoughtful tangents. Before we start, Britt has a few words for you.
All right, it's time for our content warning. This isn't parenting advice, so don't take it as that because we have no business giving you advice. We just want to share our stories. We're a little chaotic. That's why we're called Thoughtful Tangents. So if chaos isn't for you, you gotta go. But if you do like it, then we're here for you. We want you to hang out with us. So yeah, today we're going to talk about mom fears and phobias. But speaking of that, I have a stalker, Sam. I know I mentioned this to you a little bit, but I have a turtle stalker. A turtle will not leave my backyard.
He just wants to be your pet, Britt. I don't think stalking you.
No, he's stalking me.
It's like, please, sir, can I have some more? And you're like, get away, get away.
Edit or nothing. So I don't know why it's coming around, but you'll hear this tapping at the back door for 2 days now. Okay, 2 days. There's tapping at the back door, and it's this fucking turtle that's trying to get in.
Is it
He's
his
trying
head?
to come into my house. He like taps it with his arm, or what do you call it? It's not a paw. I don't know what you call it.
Leg?
Yeah, it's front leg. It taps the door.
You lift it up and hit it?
Yeah, he is like propped up on the back door and he's like tapping at the door. This is no exaggeration. I'm going to get a video of it next time.
You do need a video of it because I don't believe you. No
well,
offense.
Listen, I have a picture of him ridiculous. Up on the door, but I don't, okay, look, he's on the door.
Okay. See, I was picturing like standing up like a dog.
I mean, he's getting close to it, okay?
Well,
he's
do your kids have a pet turtle?
But Lincoln did name him Lincoln Jr.
Well, I mean, he's yours now. I'm sorry. You have a third child.
So last night, Lincoln, I know this is just crazy, but so last night, Lincoln was coming inside from out back and he goes, "Wait, mommy, I think I just saw a turtle on the porch." So we go out there and it's like huddled under the chairs that I have set up, which fine, whatever. I'm not going to mess with it. And this thing I think is terrorizing me because it knows that I'm not going to touch it. Anyways. I don't do this. So it was there and I was like, okay, Lincoln, like leave it alone because it's a box turtle. I looked it up on ChatGPT and it'll get lost. Like if you move it, it'll get lost. That can happen. So we left it alone. Then I hear that tapping noise and it's at the back door. That's what that picture was from. And so, oh my gosh, I'm going to post the picture on the Instagram.
He's like, I'm lost and I need directions.
Excuse me, ma'am. Anyways, so it's tapping on the back door, and I'm just like, what the hell?
Extended warranty.
God, that's great. Okay, but you're making fun of me, Sam.
To get it.
Oh my God. Okay. So it was tapping on the back door. Then it went away. Don't know where it went. And then today I'm home by myself. Tap, 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 and I would go look over there. It's back at the fucking door. And then it wandered off. And I know it went to the back side of the house, like underneath my bedroom windows. And then I thought it was gone. It left from that area after I went out and checked on it again. And then probably 30 minutes later, tap, 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 he's back at the back door again. So I have a stalker. That's all there is to it. I have a stalker. I don't care what anyone says.
Does your city have like a Facebook page or something or anything? Is anyone looking for a turtle?
No, not that I've seen, but yes. That's how we found Lincoln's glasses one time.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That Facebook page is legit.
Ball fields.
Shout out to St. George Friends and Family, Neighborhood and Friends, whatever. I don't know what it's called, but shout out.
Shout out to the group. I don't know what it's called. You rock.
Yes. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my drama for the day.
So
yes,
is that...
you can laugh all you want.
It's just funny because my family, they would have found a cage for it. I mean, he would be inside and you're just like, go away, shoo, shoo, shoo. This is not your home.
It's not.
But my family would have named it by now. Would it have a full meal?
Nothing to feed it. I don't know. You're not having my last cucumber. I know that much. So.
Well.
I don't know. Maybe I've got some carrots in the back of the fridge. I'll leave some out tonight.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Leave it for him. He's probably just hungry. He won't come back if you feed him. Oh, shit. Okay, Fears and
Oh, dear
phobias.
Lord.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Yes, we need to get on with it. So, okay, I have some like pretty irrational fears when it comes to like being a mom or like my
Same.
kid.
Same. It's
You're
horrible. They're horrible.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna laugh at this one, but I'm terrified, absolutely 100% terrified of my kids joining a cult.
Are cults common in your area?
This is gonna be a problem.
Continue. Continue.
No, I don't think that they are. But although there was that one time that I almost got kidnapped by a cult in the Walmart. You remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember that.
But other than that, I don't know what cult it was, but it had to have been a cult. Other than that, I don't really know, but I watch too much like true crime, like documentary stuff. But like I'm scared that I've not taught my kids well enough to recognize the signs and symptoms of joining a cult, and then they join it, and then they're in, and then how the hell do I get them out?
Yeah.
What do I do? What do I do once they become brainwashed? I don't know.
Yeah, I
So
think the thing with cults is it's usually the teenage, early 20s where you're just kind of lost. That's how they latch onto you. That's how they get you.
yeah,
You're just lost swimming in a sea of you don't know. And they're like,
right.
we know. Just come join
That's
us.
why that's why I almost got kidnapped because they thought I was a teenager.
Yeah, it's your height.
That's it.
Confusing. No,
I
no,
get to that, damn it.
no, no. But yeah, I mean, you hear those stories. I mean, you hear them all the time, especially like the modern day cults, like the whole TikTok, whatever that one is. Did you watch that?
Yes,
That
I
one on
did.
Netflix with the
Yeah.
dancers or whatever?
Yes,
That's why
was
that was
very
wild.
interesting. And that girl still pops up on my TikTok, and I'm like, I hope she's
I
okay.
know.
Like,
Yeah,
what do you do? What I don't understand. Like, how do you get them out of a fucking cult?
I don't know. I don't know because that family tried everything, but she is like
Yes.
locked in. She's locked in, that
She's
girl
done
though.
for. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
Like
would have to
it's
kidnap her back.
yeah, and I don't even know if that would go well. Like it would
No,
probably
I don't think it would.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how you would stop. I don't know how you would stop that. I don't because like I said, it's one of those where they latch onto you at your point of weakness where you're lost and
Yes.
early 20s you're not really momming it up with your kids all that much. Like you're there,
No.
but you're not watching them 24/7. They're not coming home
No.
to your house usually, or if they are, they're going to their room. But
Yeah.
how have you tried to prepare your kids for this? Like have you actually talked to your kids about this?
No. No, I have not. It's just something that sits with
We're not
me.
parenting advice. We're just talking about how we parent. Just so everyone knows.
I haven't done shit. That's
Very
how I
scared of
parented.
it.
I'm scared and I just don't even want to think about it. But no, like I just simply don't know what I would do. I don't know. And I don't really even know why it's such a fear because it's not like I've experienced this myself. I've not been around anything like that. So I don't know. I just have this in my mind that my kids are going to get sucked into a cult and I'm not going to be able to save them. And they're
Yeah.
going to do something stupid and end up dead or something. I don't know.
I mean, that has happened. It's not
It
like that
has.
hasn't happened. That's happened actually.
Yeah.
Well,
So you're telling me that this isn't irrational.
no, it's not irrational by any means. I do think it's kind of far-fetched in
Okay.
the sense of like, I don't think there's that many cults out there
Not
nowadays.
in Kansas.
Not in Kansas anyways. Maybe there
If
are.
you're in a cult or know someone who's in a cult, we want you to reach out. I
Or
want you to reach out.
if you were in a cult, reach out and tell
Yes.
us what changed your mind. Who changed your
Yes.
mind? How did your mind get changed? How did you see the light of day that you're like, this is not normal. This is
Yeah.
not normal behavior.
You have to email the podcast. thoughtfultangentspod@gmail.com. You have to email us. Okay.
Yeah, you have
Anyways.
to. Yeah. Well, I don't have that fear yet. Maybe I do now, but my
Bad.
my phobias and fears, I swear to God, then when I'm laying in bed, about to fall asleep, and all of a sudden it's like, if a fire broke out in your kids' bedroom, how would you get them out? And I'm like,
Yes.
how would I get them out? And then I sit there and think about it till 1 a.m, and I'm like, this is not irrelevant.
Yes. The intrusive thoughts are off the chain. Off the
Yes.
chain.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, mine
I
got so bad when we went to Thailand for, 10 days. Because obviously that is
Yes.
on the other side of the globe. Like,
Hmm.
but mine got so horribly bad. And once I was there, I was fine. But the leading up to everything, it was so horrible that I, my dad texted me as we're driving to the airport because I was like, our van is going to be parked here. And in the glove box, there's this with this, and there's notes for the kids. Like, I wrote notes to the kids as if
Oh my
we,
gosh, Sam.
yeah, it was bad. It was very bad, Brittany. It was so bad. But like I said, once I was there, I was like, okay, I'm good. We're good. We're good. It's
This
fine.
isn't so
But
bad. Yeah.
yeah, but I texted my dad and I told him and I was like, because they're gonna call you and ask about this car, like this is where it's at, blah blah blah. And he goes, you need to go drink. You need to go drink. You need to go and either do some drugs or you need to go drink because you need to calm down. Like you need to calm down. There's no sense. They get really bad. They do get really really bad. And in our line of work, which granted you've never worked at any other like OR, right? Like trauma
No.
1, trauma
No,
2.
I haven't. No.
My line of work, I have seen the trauma too. I've seen the trauma, like the trauma lifestyle, and that can fuck you up pretty bad
Yeah, I'm
too.
sure.
There's been
Yes.
plenty of times where we'll be working on a 13-year-old and he wasn't wearing his seatbelt in the back, and his grandma swerved off the road
Hmm.
and she hit the side of the road and he went flying and was paralyzed from the waist down.
Mm.
Like, it's one of those things where I literally called my husband and I was like, you make sure everyone is buckled up because Bronson will sit in the back of our van and sometimes just be vibing back there. And I'm all for it sometimes, but at the same time, I'm like, you never know when something's going to happen. And
No, you don't. You have no idea.
I hate living that lifestyle too, of you just don't know when you're going to get hit or some super driver's just going to swerve out in front of you.
I know that's the thing.
But
You
I live
can't
in that.
trust other people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not so much you, it's other people, and other people suck a lot. But I don't know. I have lots of fears and phobias, and I don't even know really what they all are until we're living it. And I'm like, oh God, that's terrifying. Like standing next to stairs with the pencil in your hand, and I'm like, get away, get away,
Ugh.
get away. Shoot, shoot,
Get
get
away.
away. And it's sucky because like it'll go through my head and instantly I'm just like yelling at my kids, get away from the stairs, get away from the stairs. Like no explanation. Just and they're just like
Yeah, they
backing
have
up like what the
what? What is
Yeah.
wrong? What's happened to the stairs? Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
I
In
know.
my
I know.
mind I envisioned you like walking right off the stairs, pencil through your eyeball. I'm sorry. Couldn't
I
express that.
thing about like suckers and straws and that sort of thing
Mm.
because my uncle, I very vividly remember when he was at football practice and he decided he was going to show off in front of some girls and he had a pin in his mouth and he did a push up and it shoved it back and like poked a hole back there.
Yeah.
Yes. And he had to have it stitched up and like it was traumatizing to me. And so like now like the whole running with a sucker or anything in your mouth, like nope. I can feel it right now. Nope,
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
there's my sister-in-law actually used to work for a pediatrician's office and they would order suckers for the kids. And they were like the breakaway safe suckers so they wouldn't like if you did have it in your mouth
mm,
and you were running, the end is like bendy so it wouldn't like shove it back into the back of your throat because that's what happens a lot too is like you have suckers and you fall and it
yes. Yep.
and so they ran out of them and they couldn't get them in anymore. And the doctor was like, no, we're not ordering any other suckers. Like, I want to be as safe as
Good for
possible. And
him.
I was like, that's awesome for him to be like, no, kids need sucker. Like, there wasn't any of that. It was like, nope, if we're not going to be safe about
Right.
it, then we're not going to get any at all. Like, we're going to do something else. We'll get stickers or whatever. But I'm like,
Yeah, definitely.
that's not a lot of people think that either. They're like, oh, yeah, suckers, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that
It,
I wouldn't think about it either.
yeah, it's bad. My new fear that's unlocked. It's not with kids, but it's with the claw clippies. Have you heard the story of a claw clip? Have you heard of this?
No, I have one in my hair right now.
Well, it's like people are getting head traumas from like crashing their car and they have the indent of the claw clip in the back of their skull because there it goes back, when you hit something, you
Yes.
stop Yeah, and people are getting head trauma, like skull indentations and fracturing their skull from the claw clip. So I try not to wear one when I'm driving because it terrifies me.
God, I just drove with one today. Like I have one in my hair right now, Sam.
I I know. I have so many. I have so
I
many.
never would
Yeah.
have thought. Like I would honestly think that it would just break and not cause that much damage
Well,
like
even if
that.
it breaks, you think
I
about if
mean,
it breaks, the little prongs would break in, and then you just have pointy parts in the back of your head.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. Fuck.
I
Damn it.
know.
I wish you never would have said that.
I'm sorry. I thought we were talking about phobias, and I got a lot of them. Your cult
So,
one was enough.
a problem like that we're even talking about this because my anxieties, like this is another one of my fears, is passing my anxiety on to my kids.
Mhm.
Like I go like I okay, for example, these past 3 days Lincoln has had baseball camp and my stepdad dropped him off yesterday. I had to take him Monday because Aniston had to be somewhere at the same time. And so I'm walking Lincoln over to the camp and I'm like, okay, if Papa doesn't come get you, you just like start walking back to mommy's job because it's right across the street.
Yeah.
And like I'm just like telling him all these things and I want him to know like what to do in the event of an emergency without scaring him, but I feel like I'm scaring him and then it adds to my anxiety and I'm like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I just projected all this anxiety onto him." And Lincoln already has like really intrusive thoughts. Like he'll ask me like, "What do we do if the car goes in a ditch?" And I'm like, "Why are you asking me that? Like why are you thinking about that?" And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I that is a fear of mine is passing on my anxieties and my mental health to my kids.
Yeah. It's hard. It's
I don't
hard
know.
because I live anxiously. And all day yesterday, I was anxious all day. And I was walking around and I'm like, calm down. Just calm down. And of course, the more you tell yourself to calm down, the more it's anxiety ridden and you just start thinking about it
Yes.
more. And like I was having a subtle panic attack is essentially what was happening for 3 hours. I was just walking around with
Oh
this
God.
panic attack of just like, calm down, Tim. You just need to calm down. Like that's all you need to do is just calm down. Just calm down. Just take a deep breath. None of it matters. And of course, it didn't. Nothing actually mattered. But like I texted Nate and I was like, I need you to do dinner and do all of that stuff because I can't. I can't. I literally can't. I am so stressed
Yeah.
and it's about nothing. It's about nothing. It's nothing. Nothing. But we just have a lot going on. Like our bathroom. I told you about our bathroom. It
Yes.
flooded. Our bathroom
Yeah.
flooded. And so we decided that we were going to reno the bathroom, which again, fine, it needed done. It's not that it didn't, but
Right.
it's our main bathroom for everyone. And I like got on Nate yesterday. I was like, this is not something that we just sit on. This is not something that leave like half finished for 6.5 months until we're like, oh, I guess we're coming around to that. No, like this needs to be done yesterday. This is
Yeah.
something that we need to do. And so I've been very stressed about that because the other bathroom we have doesn't have an adequate shower. And I showered in it the other day and I was in tears. I got out and I was crying. I was like, I can't live this life. I know it's ridiculous, but I'm like, I can't do this. And then yesterday morning I woke up and we took the kids to daycare and our tire pressure's sitting at 14. And I was like, oh my God, if I
Oh
swear,
shit.
I swear if we have to replace this tire, because of course it's like a specialty tire, a specialty size that is not going to be like $200. It's going to be like $900. Luckily, it was
Mm.
just a screw. They patched it up for $12. Shout out to Harold's Tire. Gotta love
Hell
Harold's
yeah.
Tire.
Hell yeah,
But
Harold.
but yeah, it's been a lot, and I'm like, what did we do? Who did we piss off? What God did we piss off? Because I apologize. I thoroughly
Right.
apologize. But yeah. Anyways, back to fears and phobias.
Hell yeah.
Do you have another one, or is cults really your only one?
No, 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 no. I have more. Well, passing my anxiety off on my kids
Yeah,
is a
that's
fear of
another
mine.
one.
But no, my kid's getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
What would I do in that situation? Like whether like I saw it happening before my eyes or yeah, just in any
Yeah.
way, shape, or form. Like we're close to the interstate, like working. I work sane SART, and so for anybody who doesn't know what that is, that's sexual assault nurse examiner. Um And a lot of I don't want to say victims, I'll say survivors, a lot of them I feel like could have been part of a trafficking situation. We would, and that job did not help with my anxiety or fears as a mother. So I had to get rid of that really quick,
Yeah.
which sucks because you don't have those professionals to help as much, and it's a needed service. It really is, unfortunately. So anyways, that's besides the point. But we would track their, like, if we've had that person come in before, that sort of thing, like we just kind of track what they've got going on and how many times they come in, that sort of thing. And a lot of them fit the bill for trafficking, which is very unfortunate. But I don't want to say there's not much that you can do until they're ready to come out of that themselves, but all you can do is keep providing the care that they need in that time. Anyways, like I said, that's besides the point. But I watched a movie once with Halle Berry, and I can't remember what it's called, but her son is kidnapped from like an outdoor event, and she follows them and eventually gets her kid back. But it was terrifying. And I
Yeah.
watched it when my kids were maybe a year old. I don't know why I did that. Like, I should never have done that. But kidnapping is, yeah. I have people all the time. When Lincoln was younger, like, he had his little fro and stuff, and they always wanted to touch his hair. They always, yeah, just, and I'm like, Lincoln is very pretty. I have a lot of people say that he's like too pretty to be a boy almost, because he's just, yeah. And I don't like people following us around in the store, like, and commenting about my kids. I don't like it. It unleashes something in me, and I will leave a whole cart if I have to. I don't care. We will leave because I'm
Yeah.
not dealing with it. No. So,
Yeah. Well, they say the best thing that you can do in certain situations of kidnapping or not knowing where your kid are, because I feel like that's another thing too. It's like losing your kid
yes.
is not staying silent about it, which I feel like is our first reaction is we don't want to feel judged. We don't want to feel like we're a bad parent. And so we're going to stay silent
Hmm.
in looking for our kid. Where first thing that you really should do is Frankie wearing pink, purple shorts. She is about yay tall. Frankie Brockstrom. Like, you need to shout, be loud, get as many people attention, because the instant
Yes.
someone can lay eyes on your child is key.
It's like life altering. Yes, it
It
is
is.
a key thing.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah. Which we've never ran into that situation of losing our kids for longer than, I want to say, 30 seconds, maybe a minute. But me and Nate we went to Branson last fall for a wedding, and we went to Silver Dollar City, just us without the kids, because we are like, this is the only chance we get to do this without the
Yeah,
kids. We
definitely.
went there, and it was a beautiful day. There was hardly anybody in the park, but we ended up riding this ride, and this little girl came on, and she was probably 7, maybe. She's definitely like kindergarten, first grade, that kind of age.
Hmm.
And in my mind, I think someone told her that she was big enough to ride the rides by herself. Now, in what context this person said that, she took that to heart, that she was allowed to ride these rides by herself. So she hops on with us, and thank God it was with us and no one else. But she hopped on, and
Hmm.
we were like talking to her, and we're like, oh, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I can ride rides by myself. And we're like, oh, that's cool. And so we're just, vibing with her. I think it was one of those like shooting games. So you like hit all the blah, blah, blah. We get off the
Right.
ride, and she's in front of us, and we're still kind of talking to her. And we get to the end of the ride, and no one's there for her. And she just
Oh God.
jets. She starts running the opposite direction from where the front of that ride starts. And Nate goes, Do you think anybody knows where she's at?" And I go, No, I do not. And so we run after her, and we're like, "How about we just go to the front? Maybe we can ride the ride again." She's like, "Oh, yeah, okay." So we take her over there, and her mom comes running out the store. Like, she was on the phone with Silver Dollar City people to
Oh
like
my
lost
gosh.
child,
Yes.
like all sorts of stuff. And we're like, she just rode the ride with us. We wanted to make sure that she got, she's like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, I can't, like, I didn't know where she went. I didn't know what she did." And we're like, okay, it's okay. It is completely okay. We got her here. But I can't imagine, because I mean, that ride's not short by any means. It's probably
No.
5-10 minute ride. and then it takes, a whole other 2-3 minutes to walk back to the front. Like, I can't imagine. I mean, it's probably 20 minutes of just pure fear that mom
Yeah.
was going through. Oh, terrifying.
I
Just terrifying.
Yes. Well, you know that we lost Aniston in Dallas once.
I don't think I've heard this story.
Yeah. So the last time that me and my kids went and visited my brother, he wanted to go to this place called Meowl. And the best way, I will have to show you like the little promo for it that he had sent me. It's like a fun house. Like, okay, it's like this house inside of, well, it's like inside of a mall. But they have built a house with rooms, all of that, but it's like a lot of artwork, very like psychedelic looking things. Like almost like I needed to be on mushrooms to kind of enjoy it. But
Gotcha.
there was a, and it's for kids too. So like I kind of don't understand. I don't think it should be for kids. But you're supposed to like find these clues to figure out this mystery or whatever. Well, our phones didn't work because you had to like scan stuff with your phones, and our phones, like, we didn't get service in there, so we couldn't do that part. So we're just kind of like wandering around. Well, at one point, Aniston and I were together, and Eric, his wife, and Lincoln were together. And we were just kind of wandering around looking for them, but looking at everything. And Aniston asked one of the workers, like, have you seen? And she's like describing my brother's clothing and all this stuff. And he's being sarcastic to her. And not mean, but like being sarcastic. And I don't remember what all he was saying. And I just kept thinking, what if she was lost? And she's asking you, have you seen this person wearing this, this, and this? And you're being sarcastic and she's lost. Like, that doesn't sit well with me. So anyways, now we're like all together. And let me tell you this too. So to get into this place, we had to go through a hole in the wall that was like this big. No
Oh,
exaggeration. A little hole in the wall. And like my brother, like I said, is 6'3". He's a big boy. Like not just tall, he is a big boy. And we couldn't figure out how to get in. We had to go like
oof.
head first and put our hands down. It
Oh
was
my
insane.
gosh.
And then my brother had to drag me out because I was too short to touch the ground. But anyway,
You did it.
yeah, like oh my god, it was a mess. So, and Alexis, his wife, is like this little petite little thing, and so she went after the kids. So anyways, we are to the washer and dryer in the house, and you go through the washer and dryer to get to a different room. So the kids go, and then Alexis tries to go, and she goes, I'm not fitting in here. And me and Eric look at each other and we're like, well, if you're not fitting, we're not fitting. So we asked somebody, we're like, how do you get to the other room? And they tell us we had to go through the fireplace. And we get over
Of course.
there, no kids. No kids. And it's dark in there. The music is blaring, is like strobe lights. I mean, it's a fun house. Like it was
Yeah.
crazy. So we're like turning in circles. We're like, where would they have gone? So then here comes Lincoln coming around the corner. And I was like, Lincoln, where is your sister? And he goes, I don't know. When I came through, she was already gone. So he like went to look for her and couldn't find her. And like, that's how it is in there. Every room leads to a different room.
That's
How
horrible.
Yes. So we split up. Lincoln's with me, and then us three adults, we split. Well, me and Alexis, like, we come back to each other and we're like, we didn't find her. We didn't even see her, like, nothing. My brother's still gone, still gone. And a random person was like, are you missing a kid? And I was like, yes. And he was like, here's someone working. Like, let's talk to them. And so by that time, like, talking to them, I'm like describing what she's wearing and everything. Here comes my brother with her. But it was like 20 minutes of pure panic,
Oh,
of not knowing
that's
where she was.
terrifying.
And I just kept thinking to myself, turn the lights on and turn the music off. Like, like, somebody do something. But yeah, like, I don't know. And then I just kept envisioning that guy, her talking to that guy, and him being sarcastic to her and not helping her find anyone.
Yeah.
Like, so, anyways, that's my experience of losing my kid, and it was terrifying. And now I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't let them go anywhere or do that again. So after that, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
ready to go.
We're done. We are
But
done. We're so done.
yeah, that was a trip, and yeah, we are done now.
Yeah. Gosh, that's
Yeah.
terrifying. I
So I
can't.
feel that mom's
Oof.
pain. Yes. I
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I was just like, holy
it just
fucking
happens
shit.
so fast. So fast
Yes,
in
it does.
like instances you don't think that you need to explain to your kids. Like I thought you wouldn't run off.
Right.
You know
You're
what
in
I
a
mean?
different place.
I don't know where we're going, let alone you. But yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a couple instances with Bronson, but it's so hard with Bronson. He's 13 of being like, you have to stay close. Like, he wants to
Yeah.
explore, he wants to do his own thing. I don't know. It's such a balance of wanting them to blossom, but be safe
Mm-hmm.
about it. And
Yes.
it's hard
And
finding.
there's that fine line of scaring them when you're like talking to them about stuff. Like I don't want to scare them where they're just scared of everything all the time, but at the same time, like I need you to be aware of these things. Stuff happens.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I also want to say, like, I don't know if you ever heard this story, but there was a PA student at work, and I can't remember which one it was. She was with Justin for a while, but she is like, if Aniston ever acts like this is when I would think that I failed as a parent because I guess in Colorado, she went running by herself at night and then ended up like getting lost. And so she was picked up by some people and they're like, listen, we are nice people, but you can't like do this just with anyone. Like, you're lucky we're the ones who picked you up, just like how it was lucky for that girl that you and Nate were the ones to pick her up. And so they're like, do you run with Mace? And she goes, no, who's Mace? Like it was a person.
Oh my gosh.
Like I
What?
can't have a kid that acts like that.
No.
Mace.
Oh my
But
gosh. I mean, oh God. Some people's children. Like, how do you not,
someone who
especially,
gives women a bad name. That's someone who gives
yes.
women a bad name right there.
But how do you not, as a mother, try to teach your daughter, okay, this world is not made for us. It's not. And so we got to be
No.
fighters. We got to be vicious. We got to be scrappy. Like, there is no, well, I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be here. No, that's not a thing.
No.
If you feel uncomfortable in any sort of way, do not let somebody make you feel bad for being uncomfortable. No. No. You don't deserve to be uncomfortable, regardless if, I don't know, hindsight's always 2020, obviously, but you don't know that. You don't know that you're going to be safe. You don't know that it's a safe situation. If you in your gut or in your brain or any part of your body is like, this isn't right, we should go, regardless of what
Yeah,
anybody says or how anybody makes you
exactly.
feel about it. Just leave.
Don't, yes. That is the same. I have the same philosophy about drinking. Sorry, that's kind of random, but like, oh my God, that's another one of my fears. So like, anyways, that is a philosophy of mine with drinking is that like don't let anyone pressure you into drinking. If you don't want to drink, then don't drink. Like, and if you are going to drink, be smart about it. Surround yourself with people that you trust. I mean, stuff can still happen even when you do that. Have a buddy system. If you come to a party with someone, you don't leave without that person. Yeah, like I just all those different things. It's like I want my kids to know. But that plays into I'm terrified. I watched a documentary, like an Unsolved Mysteries, about this kid who in Kansas who went to a high school party and has never been found.
Yeah. They found his boot and that was it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In Lacine, Kansas.
Lysine. Lysine.
Lacine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm terrified that something like that's going to happen to Lincoln. Like he's going to be with a group of guys and what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Hearing those group of guys that were with him talk about that night and they're just kind of like, he was having a good time. And it's just like,
Mm-hmm.
no,
No,
no.
there's no
And
fucking way he was having a good time.
and
Something happened.
maybe that's just a girl thing where I feel like girls are more like to do things together. Like they are
Yes.
more to be like, okay, well, Erica's leaving, so I need to go with her. Or, like that kind of thing.
Yes.
They're more adept to that philosophy of doing stuff
Mm-hmm.
together and making sure everybody's safe. And men think it's, I don't know, I think it's childish baby behavior, but regardless, yeah, his friends needed to stay with him or made sure he got out of there
Yes.
because that whole
Well,
situation,
and like
especially since there was
supposedly,
what, three of them.
yes. Well, supposedly they thought that he went with a different person. Like every one of them was like, I thought he went with Brad. Oh, I thought he went with Chad or,
Yeah,
like, and it's like, no, the three of you didn't think that he was with the other one of you three. Like something's up, something is up. And then, yeah, it just like, oh my gosh. And I felt so bad for his mom because it's like, she's like, I lost my baby. No, you didn't lose him. Someone took him from you. Like,
yeah,
you didn't lose him. So I just,
Wait, did they find his body? I thought they found his body.
maybe they did.
Because
I just
remember,
remember them finding his boots.
well, I think they found his body because they blocked off that area and they said no one could do any searches, right? No
Yeah.
one could do any searches by that river because it was by like a creek. And they were like, no, I just have a feeling he's down there. And then they said that they didn't find any findings and they opened it up. And that's when a bunch of his family members went down and they found him within like fucking 20 minutes or something. His decomposing body right next to the creek.
Yes. I'm looking it up.
I think that was it.
That is not the right. Nope, it's not finding the one that I want. Disturbingly, there's other incidences that have happened in that area.
I'm not shocked.
So, anyways, I gotta get off of that.
Yeah.
Because now I'll have nightmares. But I'm going to look it up.
I'm pretty sure they found his body. I think he did die. He did die. But
Yes.
no one knows how. Or who put
Nobody
him there.
knows what happened. Yes.
Yeah.
There was foul play somewhere. 100%.
For sure.
Or like the kid, I don't remember where this was, but the kid that was rolled up in a gym mat at school.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, I'll have to find that one and tell you about it because I can't remember where it was. But yeah, he was missing for a while and then they found him rolled up in one of those big gym mats.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yep. So you don't roll yourself up in something like that. You don't fall into something like that. Like,
no.
I don't.
No, someone did that to you. And that's a scary thing.
Yeah.
I know that's probably one of my biggest fears is getting a call from the school saying something happened at the school. That's probably one of my biggest fears.
I don't want, I guess like if my kid gets like kidnapped or something like that, I want it to be, I don't want it to happen. That's not what I mean. But it's like, if it doesn't happen in my watch, like I'm going to be even more terrified. You know what I mean? If something happened at school or whatever, if it wasn't under my watch, I'm like, it's a whole nother fear too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we've had several conversations with Bronson because, I mean, these are the years that it happens. I mean, middle school, high school, shit like, I mean, obviously no one's safe because elementary schools have had it done too, but of like someone within his class just having a mental break, and we've had to tell him, you grab as many people as you can and you run away as fast as you can.
Yeah.
You find an exit. You do not try to be the savior. I do not care. I do not care. Your life is more important than anybody else's life. And I will say that with confidence. Like, his life is way more important than his 3 other friends. I don't care how, to me personally, his life is always going to be more important. I want to get that, like, I am not saying every child's life matters. It does. Yes. Truly. But in that moment, his life is more important than him trying to go hunt and find his 3 other buddies, or try to hunt and find the shooter to try to stop him, or to try to, I don't know.
No,
his life
I agree with you 100%.
And I hate saying that because it's like, that's not the mentality. Obviously, everybody praises the hero in certain situations, and I get it, but I hate it. Like, I don't like the hero mentality. I don't like I don't know. It sucks. Either way sucks. It does. Either way sucks. But
I know.
It just sucks that we're living in the world like this now. Yeah. I have to coach my child to be like,
I know. Like, what kind of world do we live in where we have to talk about these things?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and
this took a turn.
It did. But I mean, it's still technically fears and phobias. I mean, it's not far off. It's not far off.
No, it's not. Like, it just, like, this is just so sad and depressing. And
It is, but it's the reality. And it sucks. But
it does.
Luckily, today we don't have to deal with that.
That's right.
Today we don't have to live with it. We made it through another day. We survived another day.
That's exactly right.
Yep. But
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that got dark.
Okay.
Oof.
It did. It really did. Okay. Well, hopefully we didn't scare you off if you're still listening to us.
I know. I'm sorry. It did. It took a turn, but it's shit that needs to be talked about.
Yes, and these are things that people think about, like, we're just saying it out loud, and I know that other people have these same fears and that sort of thing, so it's good to talk about. So yeah, if we did something for you with this episode, let us know. We love to hear. We want to know that we're reaching out to people.
Yeah. Love to hear it. Obviously, we don't let these control our lives. We
Hit
just
us
let them
up.
influence our lives. So, yes, like, follow,
Yes.
subscribe, do all
Yes.
the things.
TikTok,
All the
Instagram,
things.
Facebook,
Yep.
thoughtfultangentspod@gmail.com,
Give us a
Spotify,
give us a
YouTube.
review.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Well, until next time, it was nice. It was nice chatting. So,
Yes, yes. Until next time. See you again soon, guys.
all right. All right.
Bye.
Bye.